Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day to everyone. My name is Amirah Lana binti Abdul Latif and I'm from class RBA 2732A. Today, I will be presenting this self-reflection assignment from subject MGT548, Managing Organizational Behaviour to my dearest lecturer, Dr. Shamsa Anas bin Qasim. In this presentation, I will share my reflection on organizational behaviour, my experience from school and university life, thus relating it to OB concepts such as personality, attitude, perception and decision making, and also motivation. In addition, I hope this presentation can show how OB concept can be applied in real life situation and how these experiences help shape my growth, teamwork and leadership skills. First and foremost, organizational behavior, or OB, is the study of how people behave in an organization. It focuses on individuals, groups, and how behavior affects performance in a workplace or organization. Before learning this subject, I thought organizations were only about structure, rules, and system. But now, I understand that OB is actually about human behavior and how people interact with each other. From this subject, I have gained a clearer understanding after being taught by my lecturer of the think, feel, do concept, where our thoughts and feelings strongly influence our behavior in different situations. I also learned that personality and values play an important role in shaping how individuals act and respond in an organizational setting. Besides that, I now understand how perception affects workplace behavior and how different people can interpret the same situation in different ways, which can influence their decisions and actions. In addition, I learned how motivation has a direct impact on performance, whether in studies or at work, and how it can drive individuals to achieve better results. I also recognize the importance of teamwork in organizations, where cooperation and communications are essential to achieve common goals effectively. Overall, this subject helped me better understand myself and others in an organizational environment and improve my understanding of workplace behavior and organizational performance. Next, personality and values. From this topic, I learned more about my personality based on the MBTI test, where I am identified as ENTJ, also known as the commander. This means I am more extroverted, conscientious, goal-oriented, leadership-oriented, and confident in making decisions. Based on the Big 5 personality traits, I score higher in extroversion, conscientiousness, and agreeableness, which shows that I am active in social situations, responsible in completing tasks, and able to work well with others. In terms of values, I strongly believe in leadership, responsibility, hard work, and honesty. These values guide my behavior in both academic and personal life. This can be seen through my involvement in various programs and leadership activities, where I actively participated in student leadership positions in both school and college. For example, I'm the vice captain of the Blue House in high school, and in university, I hold the position as Jawatankuasa Perwakilan College. I also find it easy to make friends and communicate with others. Overall, this topic helped me better understand my personality, values, and how they are reflected in my daily actions. Next, moving on to attitude and job satisfaction. Attitude refers to our evaluation, including feelings, beliefs, and behavior towards something. Job satisfaction is an emotional response to a job or task experience. Both of these influence motivation, performance, and commitment in an organization. From this topic, I learned that having a positive attitude can improve behavior and overall performance. I also understood that job satisfaction can increase motivation and productivity, and both attitude and satisfaction can be influenced by environment and personal experiences. Based on my own experience, I try to maintain a positive attitude in my studies, which helps me stay focused. I also have experience as a leader in school and college, which has improved my responsibility and confidence. I feel satisfied when I successfully complete my assignments and lead tasks in group work. In addition, group projects and feedbacks from others help increase my motivation to perform better. From example, during Suka Antara Fakulti, I lead my team until we successfully went to semi-final and got 4th place. Even though we didn't win, all the leadership skills helped me to control my team and work together to achieve success. Overall, I learned that attitude and job satisfaction plays an important role in shaping behavior and performance. Next is perception and decision making. Perception refers to how individuals interpret and make sense of information. It is influenced by past experiences, values, and the environment. Decision making is the process of choosing the best alternatives among available options. In OB, perception plays an important role because it affects how decisions are made and how situations are judged. From this topic, I learned that people can perceive the same situation differently. I also understood that perception can sometimes lead to bias in decision making. Therefore, good decision making requires accurate information and critical thinking. In addition, environment and experience also influence how decisions are made. Based on my own experience, I sometimes perceive group situations differently from my teammates. As a leader, I need to make decisions based on discussion, not assumptions. I also learned to consider others' opinions before making decisions. Overall, this experience helped me make more balanced and fair decisions. Last but not least, motivation in life. Motivation refers to the internal drive that directs behavior, effort, and goal achievement. There are two types of motivation, which is intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is driven by internal satisfaction, such as interest, enjoyment, and achievement. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, is driven by external rewards, such as grades, recognition, and praise. In OB, both types of motivation influence performance and behavior. From this topic, I learned that intrinsic motivations help develop long-term consistency and self-drive, while extrinsic motivation encourages performance through rewards and feedback. I also understood that both types of motivations work together to improve productivity. In addition, motivation can be influenced by environment, goals, and individual needs. Based on my experience, intrinsic motivation comes when I feel satisfied after understanding lessons and completing tasks successfully. Extrinsic motivation also plays a role as I am motivated by good grades, positive feedback from lecturers, and recognition from others. As a student, I stay motivated internally to perform well and externally to ensure my team achieves its goals. Overall, both types of motivation helps me stay focused and consistent in my studies. Before ending my presentation, on this slide, I included evidence that reflects my understanding of organizational behavior. There are pictures that shows my positive attitude and job satisfaction, where I stay consistent in my studies and feel satisfied when I achieve good results and complete assignments successfully. For example, last semester I managed to get 3.9 pointer. I also managed to secure top 5 in my exams during high school. Besides that, it also reflects perception and decision making, where I learned that different situations can be interpreted differently. So, I need to make a fair decision, especially when working in group projects, as a leader in school and college. For example, I heard suggestions for everyone when making a decision. Lastly, it represents my motivation, both intrinsic and extrinsic. I am internally motivated when I enjoy learning and understanding the topic, and externally motivated by grades, feedback, and recognition from lecturers and peers. This evidence shows how OB concepts are applied in my real life experience as a student and a leader. In conclusion, organizational behavior has helped me understand how attitude, perception, and motivation influence behavior and performance. I learned that a positive attitude, a correct perception, and strong motivation can improve productivity and decision making. My personal experiences as a student and leader show that these OB concepts are applied in real life situations. Overall, OB has helped me develop better self-awareness, responsibility, and performance in both academics and group settings. That's all from me. Thank you.